So now that I finished the middle part, I'm going to close it off. Just the same thing I did before. And what we're going to do is we are going to, either side, we can start attaching these together, and I'm going to show you how to do that also. It's pretty simple, and we're almost done the projects. So it's the same exact way how we attach the other two parts. So I'm going to find our stitch here, and then we're going to put it through, do a single crochet, and then we're going to crochet across here. I'm about to run out of yarn here, so I'm probably going to have to attach it again. Okay, so now that I crocheted 5, what we're going to do is we are going to chain how many space you did for your dog. So since I did 3 in between the spacers, I'm gonna add 3 chains. So I add an extra just in case. You don't have to, but I just like it that way. So 1, 2. I'm just a little tight here because I have the other, and 3 and 4. We're just going to hide that away soon. And then we're going to just attach over here, and as long as and then single crochet here also. And then we're going to do the same exact thing when we meet this side. And we're going to, so depending on how large or wide your dog's circumference around his belly, I'm leaving 2 to 3 inches away from his privates because I don't want him to pee on the clothes. So there's going to be about this much space from where he uses when he goes to the bathroom, so it won't go onto the sweater. So I'll, after we finish that, I'll come back and show you how I do finishing off the clothes. So I finished this, and now what I'm going to do, I also didn't explain. So dogs, depending on what kind of dogs you guys have, their chest can be larger, and it usually divots like, it's like a big divot like this, and then it comes out. So the chest part can be a little bit bigger. So if it is, you could add increasing the chains onto this part, so it could help fit him more better. But my dog doesn't really need it because he's very petite. That's one of the things that I forgot to mention while we were doing this. So now that I finished making attaching this all together, what we're going to do is we're going to crochet 1 single crochet across this row, and then after we're going to start pinching in to wrap around his waist. So we're going to single crochet this whole row, and I'll see you back in this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to crochet 8 single crochet rows. So 8 single crochet rows, depending on how long your dog is. So that's how long my dog is. And then from there, I'm going to make the back part longer, and the one that's underneath a little shorter. So after I do 8 single crochet rows, we'll meet back again. Okay, so I finished doing all the rows. I didn't do 8, I did 7 instead. So I'm going to, because I put this on my dog, and actually 7 looks better than 8, so I dropped one row down. So I'm going to close this off. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to make the back longer. So starting from where the marker here, we're going to put the same marker along this line, and then we're going to do the same on this side, and we're going to single crochet a couple rows. So I want to show you how to do that. So I'm going to grab a marker, and we're going to go down, so about here would be good. Stick that on top, and then we can count the stitches on if you prefer to do that, but I find it just to eyeball it is okay. So I'll count the stitches just to let you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 12, 11, 12. And stick this on 12. So then I'm going to do the same exactly on the other side. Okay, we'll count through the stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll put it right through there. And the great part about it is either you can leave it like this, or you can make the back longer. So this is totally optional. And then for the arms, you can either make your own design. And so for one of them, I did, well, the previous example I showed you, I had a brown one, and I put the white lining around it. I'm actually going to make a ribbed sleeve for the dog, so I'll show you how to do that also. So I'm going to do probably 2 inches long, and then I'm going to curve it in as a U. So when I get to that point, I will show you what I'll do. So for now, I'm going to crochet 4 single crochet rows. So as you can see, I finished 4 rows, or 4 or 5 rows of single crochet for the back part. Now I'm going to start pinching this in. So what I do is I crochet 1 single crochet, and then I skip 2. So 1, 2, and put in the 3rd hole, and I'm going to single crochet. And then I'm going to single crochet, skip 2, 1, 2, single crochet. We're going to do that all the way to the end, and then when you come back, I'll show you what. So now that I finished that part, if it gets too tight, you can instead of doing crocheting 1, skipping 2, you can skip 1. So now that I finished, now I'm going to single crochet this whole row, and then we're going to pinch in again. Oh, but we're only going in by 1, so let's single crochet this row first. Now that I single crochet this whole row, I'm going to, the next row we're going to crochet 1, skip 1, crochet, skip 1, crochet, skip 1, crochet, skip 1, crochet, skip 1, crochet. So you can see it's going in. Now we're going to single crochet this last row, and there's not that many rows left. As you can see, it's curving in as a U, and that's how we want our back piece to look like. You can make it look like a square. If you want to make it look like a square, then don't pinch in. But I like this little effect on. I'm just going to add one more here. And then turn it around one more time. and then just single crochet again, and then sorry if I can't. So I'm going to show you what it looks like now. So the back side is curved in. I don't know if you can tell. So now what we're going to do is we're going to close it off. So, and then take scissors. And just tie it off. And then we can just hide it through here. Just hide the yarn through. Just pick a couple of spots and just loop it through. And you really can't tell it was even there. Okay. So now that it's like this, it is a little curved in. It's because when you put this on, it's going to be a little curved. So now that I finished the back part, we're going to seam this in together. So this is going to be the bottom part of the sweater. So what we're going to do, we're going to slip stitch this through. So I'm going to close this off. If you haven't cut off the string, you can either slip stitch it through or sew it together. I'm going to slip stitch it through, and I shouldn't cut it off too early, but I did. It's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the stitch, which is here, and I'm going to take the string and I'm going to try to hide this too, so put it that way, and we're going to slip this through like so. And then I'm going to turn my work like this because I'm right-handed. So the next stitch, we're going to put it through the next stitches. I'm going to yarn over, pull through. Mine is thick because I have some yarn that I'm trying to hide, and then pull through. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Again, I'm going to show you one more time. It's just like a simple slip stitch. Slip this through, then yarn over, pull the yarn through, yarn over, not yarn over, I'm sorry, and then pull this under this one. So it's going to have a really nice bond to it. So one more time, slip them through the stitches, yarn over like this, pull over. See, so I'm going to meet you back when you're finished. So we completed the project and it's finished. Also, the sleeves for the ankles for the feet are optional. If you want to see how to put the ribbed